So what's good, people? Welcome to another investing video, and in this video we are going to answer the age-old question: fractional silver versus junk silver. Now, I've seen a lot of different opinions online over which one is better. Some people say that fractional silver is not really worth stacking at all, and you should only go with junk silver. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually look at the numbers between the two. You know, how much money would you spend on junk silver to get to a full ounce of silver versus the fractional? And I actually have a little bit of both. As you can see, most of my fractional actually came from Money Metals. So you can see here they got the Walking Liberty Private Mint Money Metals Exchange on the top, and this is a ½ ounce silver. These came from the Money Metals starter pack. I got all these 1/10 ounce rounds, and these all came from that Money Metals starter pack. And I did get a couple others from Mint Builder. When you have a membership with Mint Builder, they do send a random 1/10 ounce round. You can see I got this Monarch Precious Metals 1/10 round, and it's got just a train design on the other side. And I also got a Aztec. These Aztec rounds are pretty cool because they all have the Mayan calendar on the back side. However, I would much rather have a full ounce of this, or maybe even the 2 or 5 ounce instead of the 1/10 ounce. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the websites that basically has all the different forms of silver, and we're going to compare the prices and see which one is actually better, which is the better value for your money. Alright, so here we are on Hero Bullion. I decided to use Hero Bullion because it has the ability for you to buy junk silver in $1 increments, rather than most of the other sites. They just go by $5 and $10. But for the sake of easy math, I figured we'd go with just doing the $1. So just as a reference point, right now, if you want to buy a 1 ounce Aztec silver round, you can get it for $26 and change. And so we can use that as kind of a basis point to do the math on everything else. So we're going to start off with the silver dimes, $1 face value. So let me pull up a calculator here. Alright, so if you want to buy $1 face value of the silver dimes, it would cost you $19.14, and that would of course come to pretty much $1.91 per dime if you're buying one of them. So we'll put that on the board, 1.91. Now the amount of silver in each of these is 0.0715. And so in order for you to get a full ounce of silver, you'd need about 14 of these things. And so we're going to times that by 14, $26.74. So if you wanted to buy 1 ounce of silver using these, then it would just be $26 and change, which is actually not bad. It's a little bit more than just buying the straight 1 ounce round, but it's still pretty close, and you get the ability of having that fractional in there. Now let's look at the Aztec 1/10 ounce. So this is $4.69 just to buy one of those. So of course, if you wanted to get a full ounce, you would need to buy 10, and that would come out to, gosh, it would come out to $46.90. So you're looking at close to $50 just to get 1 ounce of silver from buying these 1/10 ounce rounds. Let me see the difference there. So if we were to subtract $46.90, so you're looking at a $20 difference in price. Wow, that's a huge difference. So you're spending $20 more if you had 10 of these 1/10 ounce rounds and you just wanted to make a full ounce. You'd pay $20 more making a full ounce with these than you would with these. So let's move on to the silver quarters. So the quarters, $1 face value is 1921. These contain 0.715 ounces. So 0.715 divided by 4. So 0.17. That's how much is in. That's how much silver is in each of these. So 0.17. If we were to divide that, 1 divided by 0.17, I'll throw in the 8 as well. So you're looking at about 6. We need 6 of these quarters in order to make 1 full ounce, and it's going to be a little bit more than an ounce, but still 6. So let's see how much money we're spending. So if you take the 1921 divided by 4, so you're paying $4.80 per quarter. So you times that by 6 and you get $28.81. So if you wanted to buy enough quarters to make a full ounce, it's just a little over $28, close to $29, which, going back to this, $26. So it's a little bit more than with the dimes, but it's still pretty good deal. Just a few dollars more. But if we go to the 1/4 ounce pure silver rounds, now you're looking at $9 for each of these, and you're going to need 4 in order to actually make a full ounce. So 9.18 times 4, and you're looking at $36, $36.27. So $36.27 versus the $28.81. It's getting closer. Like, it's not as much as it was before. The difference, it's a closer difference, but it's still a big enough difference to where you would need to waste your time buying these 1/4 ounces versus just buying the actual quarters as well. Alright, so let's jump over to the silver halves. So this is also dollar face value. If we go to the silver halves, let's see how much silver is in these. Your order contains 0.7. Okay, so we're going to divide that in half, divided by 2. So 0.357 is how much silver is in each of these. So 1 divided by 0.357. So you're going to need 3 of them in order to actually equal to 1 round. It's going to be way over, or 1 ounce. It's going to be way over 1 ounce, but for the sake of easy math, we'll keep it at 3. So you're paying $20.31 for a full $1 face value. So we're going to divide that by 2. And you're actually paying $10.15 per half, or per 50-cent piece. Now, I said we needed 3, so times that by 3. So you're spending $30.46 in order to get a full ounce of silver. Of course, it's a little bit more than a full ounce, but it's close enough. So you're spending $30. And in the past, we had $36, $28. So this is actually pretty low $30, especially even compared to the 1/4 ounce rounds. But if we go into the Aztec 1/2 ounce silver rounds, so you need to buy 2 of these in order to equal 1 full ounce, and they're $14.97 each. So if we look at that, $14.97 times 2, you're looking at $29.94. So it's actually less money to get a full ounce. However, 3 of these is actually way more than a full ounce. And so I'd say it's kind of even between the two. So the premiums on the 1/2 ounce is actually not that bad as far as the silver goes. So that one, you can make a good argument for whether or not it's worth buying over the junk silver. But when you put all these numbers together side by side and compare them to the amount of silver you get, the junk silver is by far the much better solution than buying the fractional silver. But there is an argument for selling. It's probably going to be easier if I jump to money metals. So if I were to jump to money metals, and if we went over to their fractionals, we'll go with 1/10. So if we go with the 1/10 rounds, silver, or 1/10 silver rounds, and I'm gonna open up another tab. I can just do the Walking Liberty rounds. Okay, so Walking Liberty rounds. If we wanted to sell a Walking Liberty 1 ounce silver round, it would cost, or they would give us $22.28 each for one of these. Whereas if we were to sell 10 of these, then we would actually get $27. And so you would get more money selling 10 of the 1/10 ounce rounds versus just 1 ounce silver round. So there is an argument to be made there. However, practically, it's not really worth it to sell that many coins just for $27, right? So if let's say I needed $100. So if we got, what was it, 27? So we got $100 divided by 27. So I would need to sell 37 coins just to get $100. So it's not feasible when you're talking about how much more you'd make selling these versus selling the 1 ounce rounds. You're much better off just selling 1 ounce rounds if the reason you're buying silver is to one day flip it and sell it. And that's why I'm buying. I'm not really buying it for the whole barter, you know, if the economic system collapse kind of thing. I'm buying it more hoping that the system will stay long enough for me to sell it when I need the money. But of course, if things do get crazy, then it'll be nice to have either way. And so with all the data collected and everything looked at, there really is no good reason, no objective reason to stack fractional silver. You have to pay way too much more in premiums for the amount of silver that you're getting. And of course, if you are looking for something to barter with, you're better off bartering with the junk silver versus the fractional silver. Just because, number one, junk silver is something that everyone will recognize. I mean, everybody will recognize a dime. Even they might not know if it's a silver dime or how much silver it's in, but they will recognize what a dime is, what a quarter is, what a $half is, all those different things. It's much more widely recognized. And with these fractional silvers, not so much. Not so much. And of course, you have a lot of people with like fake rounds and things like that. So you are better off with the junk silver. So what I might actually do, I am contemplating whether or not I should keep my fractional silver. I'm thinking about going to my local coin shop and actually trading it in, maybe for either some junk silver or just for some rounds. I have more than an ounce of fractional silver, so I should be able to get around, or maybe pay a little bit extra money, a couple extra dollars, and get an eagle or something like that. Or I might just go ahead, trade it all in, add a few more dollars in, and get some more junk silver. You're doing one of those two things, but I just don't see a reason to hang on to my fractional silver. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have fractional silver? And if you do, what are some good reasons for it? All right, is it something that you bought yourself? Did you just get it part of a starter kit like me? And do you think I should keep mine, or should I just go ahead and trade it in? So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.